and people are so passive, and they do not even think about or imagine or contemplate that situation. And that's why it's creeping in, it's getting, the grip is tightening by the day.
Well, I want to
And
say something about that, the
sure.
passiveness of people. Okay.
Yeah.
Part of it is they may have a certain level of damage in their brain and in complexes within their brain and psyche. Because I immediately am distrustful of anyone who is incapable of becoming angry. And I notice them. I notice people that cannot be angry, that never display anger, ever, for any reason. Right there, if you notice that, don't ever trust that person fully, deeply. Don't ever trust them very deeply. You could trust them with some little cursory things and tasks, but don't bring them into the core inner fold of something that you may have to depend upon each other's lives for. Never trust a person like that, ever, ever, ever. That's trust me. I've given people right there some of the best life advice you'll ever get,
Yeah.
because anybody who is incapable of becoming angered does not really care about themselves, and therefore they don't really care about anybody else. You know, not deeply, cursorily. On the surface maybe, but anybody who no passion ever comes out of them, you cannot trust that individual, not deeply, because they're broken in some way. They're
Yeah.
broken in some way that they haven't dealt with, you know? And the whole point is, I see this all over, even in our movement. I see people who never express any anger, never express any rage, even for all the terrors that have been done, all the horrors that have already been done. Not getting angry that there's poison in food, water, and air. Not getting angry that children are being raped and tortured. Not getting angry that pedophiles have had any consequences done to them and get off scot-free. Not getting angry that our rights are being taken, not getting angry that schools are a joke and there is no real education, not getting angry that people don't care about what's right and wrong. you know, all of these things are things we should be enraged about, not just angry. We should be enraged enough to be doing something about them every single day of our existence. It's the old adage from the movie Network: first, you've got to get mad.
Yeah.
Nothing really drives behavior until you first get mad at the injustices around us, you know? And part of it is people don't want to rock the boat. They don't want other people to see them as negative, you know? No, getting angry at evil isn't negative. That's the correct emotional response. Not getting angry at evil is negative, because you're going to let it keep going unchallenged and letting it keep encroaching more and more and more into our freedom, you know?
It's a
So
lack of respect,
that's what it
self-respect as
is.
well.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I wanted to apply some trivium to what you're saying.
Sure.
Is if you look at the abuse that happens to these children, specifically like MK Ultra type programming, it's all based around trauma-based mind control. So I think
Right.
it shows you that the predator class understands this concept that you're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
and they're creating alter egos that are psychopathic in these individuals, and they're
Sure.
doing it through a trauma, right? Which could
Of
be
course.
rape or starvation or abuse, all different approaches that they use. And then when you see those people later, the way that they resolve their issues is by integrating those alter egos, right? Like
Correct.
that's the process. So it ties into a lot of what you call shadow work too, like
That's
really
right.
looking at those deeper parts of yourselves, and then also looking at these individuals in society and kind of understanding that they have this part of them. They are also humans, and even though they don't seem like it, and we have to accept that part of us and wield it like a weapon, like as you're saying.
That's exactly right, because it's not negative. It's dark, you know. You could say that it's filled with what we consider the negative qualities that we don't want to enact every day. But having it and integrating it is not a negative process. That's a positive process, because there is a use for it. If we if we can experience it, there's a use for it.